All right, ladies, here are two qualities, two things that you can actually do that will make you much more attractive to your husband. Whether you are, I don't know, suffering from a few wrinkles or gray hairs, or maybe you're a few pounds overweight, there are a couple of qualities that men find super attractive. I've looked at surveys and anonymous surveys of men, and here's two qualities that they say are super attractive, and then I'll unpack them for you in a second. Confidence, and a woman who carries herself with humility. So let's talk about confidence first. And I know some of you are thinking, oh great, I don't have any confidence. Well, maybe you would develop more confidence, that carry yourself with self-respect and not tolerate abusive behavior or someone just treating you like garbage if you started meditating on some of God's promises, on what He says about you, how much He cares about you. When you start to realize that God cares so much about you that He chose you and He adopted you, like literally adopted you as His daughter, that kind of gives me some confidence. I like my identity is changed. I am a daughter of the Most High God. He chose me. I am a princess. I know that can sound kind of cliche, but it's true. He is the king. He adopts me as His daughter. That does kind of make me a princess. Listen to what it says in Galatians 4. God sent the Spirit of His Son into our hearts, the Spirit who calls out, Abba, Father. Abba is a word like daddy, papa, very, very endearing, a close relationship. Let me continue on. So you are no longer a slave, but God's child. And since you are His child, God also made you an heir. And earlier in that section of Galatians 4, it talks about how He adopted us. Whew, that's fantastic news, isn't it? Another verse that's always helped me just really understand how precious I am to the Lord, so that I do stand up taller and carry myself with that self-respect and confidence. It's Zephaniah 3:17, where it says, the Lord will take great delight in you. Delight in you. He will quiet you with His love. Rejoice over you with singing. The Lord rejoices over you with singing. That's pretty cool. He must really love you quite a bit. When I meditate on some of these verses, I just develop a new kind of confidence in who I am. And I don't tolerate disrespectful behavior. And the men in my life, specifically my husband, kind of get that as I carry myself with confidence. And it's very attractive, very alluring to men. The second quality that men cite in these anonymous surveys is humility. In other words, a woman who doesn't carry herself as arrogant, better than, always looking down at him like, oh man, you just don't get it, do you? Right? That's not attractive to anybody, especially to a guy. So what about carrying yourself with this humility? Well, let's ponder what it says in Colossians 3 verse 12. Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. You know what that verse tells me? Because it says, clothe yourself with these qualities, which means, my clothes don't just jump on by themselves. I actually have to choose to put them on. I think God's saying the same thing to us in this verse. Choose to be humble. Choose to consider your husband's opinions, his thoughts, as equally important as your own. This is a choice, ladies, to not act like you are so much better than all of your opinions are so much better than his. It's a choice to carry yourself with humility. Confidence, but humility. Two qualities super endearing to your husband and super attractive.